Hi everyone, Mary Ayers here from tapintoaction.com. And today we're going to be tapping on something that has been really something I've been working on for myself in these past couple of days, which is all the angst and anxiety and the aggravation of waiting. Waiting for something. In my particular case, we are in the middle of buying a home, and it feels like there has been so much waiting for me, waiting for people to get back to us, waiting for somebody else's answer. The theme here is a lot of this kind of waiting stuff is it's out of our control. There is a component of I can't control it, and I don't have any say so in it. I can't influence it, and I have to wait. Somebody else has got the control. So it brings up feelings of helplessness. It brings up feelings of not knowing what to do moving forward, what decisions to make, because you kind of need an answer about something in order to know which way to go. And for me, I know it felt very stuck. I felt like I couldn't make a move. I didn't know what we were going to do. At one point in this process, when we were making a decision, with the inspection, it was, are we going to move forward with this house, or do I need to start looking for a new house? So do you see what I'm talking about here? I'm talking about how we have to wait, and it kind of like stalls you out. Examples of that could be you did an interview for a job, and now you have to wait to hear back, and you are trying to figure out, do I move forward with this? Am I still looking for jobs? Am I getting ready to move to be able to get to this job? Do I need to put in a notice? But I can't do anything until I hear back from somebody. Maybe even dating. You went out with somebody and you feel like you have to wait to see, are they going to call? How's that going to go? So, hopefully you can see the various ways that waiting happens. I was going to include medical waiting, waiting for answers about some tests and whatnot. But I think that there's this a little bit more involved with that kind of waiting. I'd be really curious if that's something that's going on for you and you use this. Leave me a note down below. I would love to hear how that worked in that particular case. Okay, so whenever we have to wait, there is that sense, like I said, of stalling out. I don't know what to do, and somebody else has got my fate in their hands. And so it can bring up a lot of different feelings for you. It brought up a lot of different feelings for me. So let's do some tapping on that. And I'm just going to really kind of get in touch with how it felt for me, how it feels for me to have to be waiting and not knowing. It was so, the stories we can tell, about what's the universe doing and why is it doing this to me and whatnot. I was really aware of that. It's a whole different video I'm going to do. So think about something that if you are waiting right now, waiting for an answer, waiting for an okay, waiting for anything, and you are in that limbo state, feel that. Feel it in your body. Feel what it feels like. Of course, give it a number. It's always helpful to give it a number, just so that we know, are we working on the right thing, and is it making any difference? All right, join me. Let's just go ahead, take care of yourself with this. Let's get on the karate chop here. Okay. Even though I feel like I'm in limbo, I'm just waiting for an answer. And I don't know what to do while I'm waiting. It's like my whole mind is occupied and in a stalled place. And I can't get anything else done. And if I'm doing something, I'm not very present while I'm doing it, because I'm consumed with the wait. And I acknowledge all these feelings. And I know that waiting can be difficult. So I'm going to give myself permission to just be gentle with myself. I'll be understanding with myself. I'm going to reserve some judgments about myself. And most importantly, I'm going to be really monitoring the kind of stories that my head wants to make. even though I'm waiting and I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't get why it's taking so long, and it's painful because my mind can make stories up that would scare Stephen King. And I understand that it's just the way the mind is. It's trying to make sense of why I feel so in limbo. So I'm going to acknowledge that I feel this way. I'm going to acknowledge that there's a part of me that hates the uncertainty. It hates not being in control. And I'm going to be kind and gentle to that part of me, because I know it's just trying to be grounded, to understand, and to keep me safe. Even though I can feel all the angst that goes along with waiting for an answer. And I feel so powerless because there's nothing I can do about this. I've done what I could do. And now I have to wait for the answer. And I'm willing to accept myself right where I am. And let myself know I'm okay right now. It's hard to wait. I don't like this waiting. I don't like the way it feels. I don't like how my mind can't think about anything else. I don't like that I'm making pictures of terrible outcomes. But I do get that there's a part of me that's trying to set up a plan for anything that might come up. And yes, I would like the results I want. But that part of me needs to be prepared in case I don't get that result. And it really overworks. It can worry about everything. And it occupies my mind. And I can't think of anything else. And then I get really anxious. That feeling of being out of control and powerless during the wait is so hard. I feel it in my stomach, in my shoulders, waiting. Feeling powerless and waiting. And I wonder if it's possible that somewhere in the waiting, I can find some peace, a rest, a quiet mind, a deep breath. Perhaps I could know that I'll be okay no matter what happens. Because there aren't just this choice, this situation. There are an abundance of opportunities. And even though I think this is the one I want, I can remember other times where I thought I knew what was best. And I'm so glad I didn't get what I wanted then. And I'm not saying that just so that I can feel better right now. But to let myself know that I'm okay right now. I actually have a lot of power. My power is over me and my ability to find a way to feel a little softer, a little gentler with myself, to be present and in the moment, to find small joys that are here right now. I don't have to watch that thing I'm waiting for. What will happen will happen. But I will be okay no matter what. I am so resilient. And I am so creative. And I do trust that everything is working out. And that I'm always being led to the best possible thing for me. So right now I'm going to stay open. I'm going to hold on lightly. So that the best thing can come to me. And it may be this. It may be something else. And it's going to be the best thing for me. And I'm going to love it. So I'm okay right now. I'm able to breathe right now. I'm able to be present right now. Knowing that I'm always okay. I'm always being looked after. And the best things are always coming. Take a breath. If you feel just some relief, just relief for right now, and who knows how long it will last, that's what you're looking for, is to break that pattern of the worry that goes along with waiting, the pictures that we make that goes along with waiting. Just allow it to be a neutral thing. It's up in the air, and that's okay. My body can become comfortable knowing that I don't have an answer, because the answer is not outside of me, the answer is inside of me. The knowing that I can handle whatever it is, knowing that what is best for me will be there for me, and I will be directed to it. Knowing that I don't have to hold on, I don't have to grip, I can just let it happen, I can just let it slip through. Now, what happens with these kind of things, I want you to know, that doesn't mean that you will not go back to feeling the angst that goes along with waiting. Just come back and tap again. Coming back to have to tap again and again is perfectly okay, because the mind can get back into its little default worry system. And every time we catch it and we come back and we mellow it out, we just kind of just sing it a little lullaby, and we get it all nice and soft and open and available. Then we are also making room for what fits best for us to come in. And so we are more resilient. We are able to have something happen and be able to bounce back quicker, going, you know what? I thought that was what the right thing for me was, but now I know something better is coming. Okay. Or we get the answer we want, to which we go, you know what? This is proof that this is the best thing for me, and it's right on my path. I want to hear from you. What did you have to work on? What was helpful for you? Were you working on waiting for a job offer? Were you working on, a date that you were having, that you went on and you were hoping you were getting a second call, an interview that you did? Tell me what this was helpful for you. How was it helpful for you? You can email me at mary@tapintoaction.com. I will get that. You can leave it down in the notes. I love that because I love to be able, for other people to be able to see how it's influenced them too. So this is your coach, Mary Ayers from tapintoaction.com. Stay brilliant.